What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna be speaking on one last video for today. If you've been getting notifications, thank you guys for tuning in. Right, so let's get into it. Work through your feelings. Right. I was thinking about this while I was handling some business earlier, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, yo, a lot of us, we realize that we have to work not when we desire, but when we are required. And I feel like this is a saying. I don't know where I picked this up from. I don't know where. Like, no, I listen to motivation and all of that stuff, and affirmations and stuff. But a lot of things just hit me, and I don't know where's the real source behind it. Right. But anyway, working through your feelings. These are things that we need to start to adapt. This should be a ritual. This should be something that, we have to understand the bigger picture of every single thing. I'm trying to get all this that I want to say in a short. If you guys are watching short, please check the video out to see the full video. Now, for the guys that's on the full video, let's continue. So, work through your feelings, right? Very important. And I want to break this down to you guys. There's going to be times where you could be reflecting on all your life. There's always a time in your life where you gotta do it anyway, regardless. Even if you switch your mind, you can be having a good day, you can switch your mind to something negative, and the next thing you know is negative. For an example, let's say today is trash day. You told yourself you don't feel like taking out trash. You're not gonna want to take out the trash, but you still gotta take out that trash. Because if you don't take out the trash is gonna pile up. Trash comes with rats, roaches, and all of that stuff. Now, you know what? There's a saying. I don't know where I found this source or wherever. I don't know where I thought about this, but I'm sure everybody would rather live. Well, not everybody, but most people, or some people at least, or me personally, I would rather live in a clean apartment than a dirty mansion, right? So, it's these things that we gotta start to look into. Getting out of that fact of, yes, take a break when you need to and things like that. Yes, and I spoke on this, so I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. It's me telling you guys to work through your feelings, and I'm not gonna give you guys some insights. Yes, you should, if you generally need to. However, there are situations to where you're perfectly capable of handling that duty of yours. You're perfectly capable of accomplishing that necessity. Just do your thing. You know what I mean? Just don't even think about it. Just get into it. Think of it like this. Even if, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you're cleaning the kitchen. I'm trying to use something that's, something that you can do. I don't want to say half it or half as energy or whatever. The point is, it's like this, right? Let's say you're washing dishes. And I'm trying to use a regular example that everybody does. And then you don't dry the dishes all the way 100%. Maybe there's like a few speckles on there, but they're packed away. You didn't dry them all the way, and it's okay because eventually they'll air dry. So when you're feeling not as motivated, you're probably gonna do things less, just a little bit less. But it's better, like just a little less accurate, 100%. But it's better than not doing it at all, right? Especially if those things need to be done and doing them while you're working through your feelings and it's not 100% accurate, it's not going to cause any life damage or life threatening to nobody else. And I'm not talking about like building a building or something like that. I'm talking about like your personal things like taking out the trash or cleaning your fish tank or whatever the case is. Just these little things, feeding your dog or whatever, like. Just these little things, you know what I mean? These little things that you just get it out the way. It's better to get out the way than not do it at all. And I don't want to get you confused with, oh, well, what if you're not on the right energy? Probably shouldn't be doing something if it's going to be a life-threatening thing. Obviously, if you're building a house, don't want you to do that while you're tired. Go take some rest. Go take a break and come back to it. But feelings and bodily, being physically tired and mentally drained is two different things. How you feel that can alter, right? How you feel about a situation can actually alter depending on your environment, right? It could be the people around you. It could be anything that could be tampering with your feelings. I'm sure you guys have had a great morning and walked into work and somebody says something to you, next thing you know, your whole mood changed. That's completely different from being physically capable of doing the task. If you're physically and mentally capable of doing the task, completing this task, then go ahead and go through with it. If you're not, and you're not had enough sleep and stuff, then go the other route, take a break, especially if you're doing something like surgery or something like that you shouldn't be, or a mechanic or whatever, something that can possibly bring life endangerment on another person, then yes, you should take that into consideration. But don't get those two mixed up. Having feelings is is completely different from not being capable of completing the task. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't want to drag this video on too long. I will see you guys on the next video. Drop a spiritual or a wisdom quote in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always. And I will see you guys on the next video.